Upx World is live.
Welcome, everybody, to a special edition of UpX World Live. My name is Thank Me Later, and I am joined today by the illustrious DrKnowby from 1111nft.gallery. Welcome, brother.
Thank you very much. I am feeling especially illustrious tonight. So
Illustrious, yeah. I like word like the word a day calendar thing. I like to have a good vocabulary. It's nice.
yeah, I don't know the exact definition of the word illustrious, but given the ILLUSTR beginning, and actually most of it, I guess, sounds like it has something to do with art. So that seems appropriate.
Sure. That was a stretch.
No, illustrious, illustrate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look at that. We already got some people. What up?
Hey, Shacklin.
Shacklin, NFT architect in the house. What up? Illustrative. Illustrative. Yeah, no, I often will also use words that that just like you understand what they mean in the context, but it might not actually be the definition of that word. Like I actually have no idea what the definition of that word is, but it sounds like a fancy version of prestigious. So
yeah, I think it's along those lines.
Illustrative.
Definitely not that.
No, too many syllables. Are you taking shots on stream? That was cough syrup, right?
Uh-huh.
Jeez, old Pete's.
Hey, it's just a red cup, officer.
Wow, that's what you get for inviting art folks onto the show, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So it is December 11th, which can mean only one thing, that it's the 11th of the month. That's what we are going to be unveiling the next epic of 1111nft.gallery. So for those of you who are maybe new to the stream or have not been following 1111nft.gallery, each month on the 11th, a set of pieces is revealed in the array, and the pyramid. There's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of components. So like, I think you have, I mean, I guess we could talk a little bit about it. I mean, we will. The pyramid and the array are definitely are going to be two topics. I'm kind of stalling because you haven't shared your screen.
Oh yeah, I'm just getting all the art ready, and then I'll share it.
1111 the gallery. Yeah, so it's spelled out here. I think I have a banner for it. There it is. 1111nft.gallery. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to be. Epic 1 just finished. We had 11 great pieces of art from around the community. We will likely have final tally numbers for tomorrow's UpX live show. Brain note to ourselves, let's get those numbers for tomorrow. And
no, like sale numbers, you mean?
Yeah. Like total like sales of each of the pieces. And so those are being closed out. And what that means is that those 11 pieces are not ever going to be able to be publicly minted again. Like
done.
They're done. There are.
Got any? Congratulations. I'm just saying, if you got one, congratulations.
Yeah, oh god, it's just been a month. I just realized like I did not do what I needed to do on that.
I was watching the numbers and wondering, but I'm like, he must know.
You know what? I didn't quite put it to. It's my brain is bad this week.
All right, I'll remind you in the future.
Jeez, old Pete. Oh, now I'm kind of kicking myself. Like, duh. Why I meant to do that? Like, actually,
you can get it secondary.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to buy him secondary.
See, the value immediately went up.
Right, immediately. Buying all Epic One gallery pieces for 12 wax. Hit me up. So we had 11 pieces of art for the initial array. All 11 of those artists progressed to Pyramid Level 1, which we will showcase later in the show. But we are going to start with Epic 2. So that is going to be the month of December 11th to January 11th. And so the array pieces there will make up Epic 2. All right. So do you want to, you want to walk us through the pieces you got?
So we've got first, this is Happy Llama by Drifter.
Nice. I like that. Dedicated says 1111 signifies new beginnings, whether you're about to embark on a brand new passage or you're already on the right path. When you see 1111, it signifies you're on track with that. And when you see it, experts say you should focus and use it as an indicator that you're on the right track. Let's go.
That's right.
I like that.
So everybody get on the right track at ELEVENELEVENnft.gallery.
Yeah.
Submit your work.
Happy Llama by Drifter. Love it. I like the space background. Very playful. I could definitely see some fun being had with that piece.
Yeah, he's really going for it, busting a move.
Like he's going all out. That's a tail, right? That's not his other leg, right?
I think it's a tail, although it could be his other leg.
I guess it could be his leg.
With the other hoof, like back behind it.
Well, hey, look at that. Drifter, you got some fans. Rob Zilla and Shacklin. Look at that. You got some fans. Gotta love it. Thank you, Drifter, for your fantastic submission.
Yes.
Oh, hey, he's in the house. What up?
Hey. Okay, so now we have a kind of abstract piece.
Let's go.
Edmund Ian Clay, Caged Momentum.
Edmund Ian Clay, Caged Momentum?
Yes.
Wow. I can see that. Like it almost reminds me of like a wind visualization in like a set box, like wind trying to like go around.
Yeah, like with the smoke in it.
Yeah, I could see that. And like that's like the momentum, and it's stuck in this box. So like the way that it like kind of curves and is just kind of exploring the space.
Yeah. This almost looks like a what is that? What is it called? I know it has a name other than the @ sign.
Oh, this is by Edmund Ian Clay. Now, keep in mind that not all of these are actually upland players.
Yeah,
I know we are used to that. However, we have been reaching out. Well, not we, DrKnowby, has been reaching out to his artist community. And so we're probably going to be some names you haven't heard of yet. Cage Momentum makes me think of creating infinity in a finite space. Ooh, wow. That's deep.
nice.
Yeah. Reminds me of Airbenders. Oh,
cool.
I can see that.
All right.
Thank you, Edmund Ian Clay.
Yes.
Very cool piece.
Looking forward to the next submission on that one. And let's see. Now we have this is by Zip Dip.
Zip Dip?
Zip Dip. And it is called
Zip Dip?
Yeah, Zip Dip. Slippin' and Dippin'. Yes?
It's very odd There was, sorry, my childhood ice cream shop, I swear, was called Zip Dip.
No way.
100%. Back in, like, it was on my paper route. It was a locally owned ice cream shop right at the corner of my street. I actually delivered the newspaper there and would get a orange vanilla swirl cone. It was like the biggest deal. Like when it opened up, like each season, like it was, yeah, Zip Dip. Like look it up. It's in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Wow.
Zipped it, like legitimately, like that's why like I was frozen. I was like, what? Because then I was like, is this from my brother? But no, because he did the dragon thing.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
all right, Zip Dip, reach out to me. I'm curious. I have a lot of questions.
interesting. That's crazy. Well,
yeah, it's very odd.
This looks like, although, like with, okay, so I actually started playing around with AI stuff, and it's crazy. In fact, I'm gonna show you real quick. I put into the AI generator an oil painting of Frank Zappa as the Joker. And,
okay.
Here's what I got. I don't know if you know who Frank Zappa is, but that looks like Frank Zappa as the Joker, and it looks like an oil painting. So I was going to start talking about this and say, oh, it looks like marker on paper, but now it's like, I don't even know. Who knows?
That is insanity.
Yes.
Like, that's actually insane.
Yeah. And it actually was cropped kind of like I'd cropped the top of his head off and like just below his neck, and you can actually add generative frames to it, so like you can tell it like do more over here, do more over here, and that's how I ended up with this kind of perfectly framed portrait. But yeah, I mean, AI art is awesome, but this is, if this were an actual, like, imagine the amount of effort, the difference in the effort between me saying Frank Zappa as the Joker, fill it out some, and then it does it. The difference between that and like actually taking oil paints and making this thing, and
yeah.
But for it to produce almost an identical result is just mind blowing.
Well, and now you mentioned that because it is one of the requirements. Like you can use AI as a base, but it has to be, you have to have a transformative,
significantly,
like, yeah. And like it's hard because isn't that why I know, especially with the pyramid pieces, you require like progress shots.
Yeah. So for anyone watching this who doesn't already know, you probably do if you're watching this, but for the pyramid pieces, you have to have progress shots so that I can see that you didn't just do what I did with this Frank Zappa Joker oil painting. Because, like I said, this is awesome. I love this picture. I love the image that this generated.
It's crazy.
It's insane. Yeah. But I want, especially, again, in the spirit of Upix world, where we're like these sentient robots with human consciousness, and especially with my backstory as DrKnowby, like having been a human and now not really being a human, but human art kind of connecting me to that world. I want to make sure that this art is created by humans. So anything that you submit to the pyramid has to have 3 progress shots where you're showing how you started and how it went in the middle, and then the final result, so that I can see, that there was human progress there.
Can you tell the AI like that, and then it's just like, but outline, and then filled in half?
Yeah, like you can get very weirdly specific with it. Like I could probably tell it, but he's winking his left eye and sticking out his tongue, and like it would do it.
That's scary.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Human bias accepted. Well, okay, back to Zip Dip, which blows
Yes.
my mind. Seriously, go Google it. Zip Dip Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My childhood ice cream stand, for real. Slipping and dipping the actual ice cream. I definitely want some of that. That's really cool. I like how it's like dripping, but it doesn't feel like, you can tell it's supposed to be ice cream, but like the way it's dripping feels more like ooze.
Yeah.
Like,
It's an alien posing as ice cream.
right? Like, yeah, like something out of Real Monsters. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
This is how it spies. It's in a little girl's hand, and then it just
it
opens
just
up its
like
eye.
opens up. Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
thank
I
you,
like
Zip
that.
Dick, for that. And now we will go on to, this is from Rossless. It is called Eyeball Blue.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Rossless. Well, I noticed it's spelled differently.
Yeah, it's like
A
eyeball.
AYE
BAWL.
BAWL. So interesting. Cincinnati rocks. Thank you, dedicated. Yes, it does. Zip Dip third ice cream's mind blown monster moment. Man, this is like, you could get lost in that eye.
Yeah, it's detailed.
Now, this is the first piece that I think I've seen that isn't um, completely squared off. Like, it's not what is a four-sided, like, what the heck is that called? Why?
Well, well, the entire image, it's a PNG,
Yeah.
but it's a square, but the background is clear, so it's really just the circle, like sticker style, like I think Humble was talking about.
Yeah. So, but I think this is the first one we've seen that actually deploys that, really, like, to a significant degree, which is
Yes.
going to be interesting from a when we're actually putting it in the originator, right? Because presumably it will stay round. That is really interesting from possibilities of, what people can start to do with that as far as decorating items.
Yeah.
It kind of
Yeah.
reminds me, was it No Fear? Do you remember? I think it was like a motocross brand, No Fear.
Oh, No Fear was like the angry eyes that you see on like
Yeah.
jocks gym shorts, right? But what was it? No, it was in the Tony Hawk games. Is what what it reminds me of. Is where,
Oh,
like, at
yeah.
the
I
very
can see
beginning of the game, there's like this spear, and then this eyeball comes down on it and like wraps its nerve tail around it.
that. All right. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. No, I just remember there was like these motocross helmets that had like a big eye in the back of them. I feel like it was like really, I don't know why I was thinking No Fear on that. Sobe? I don't know what Sobe is.
Oh yeah, that's ringing a bell. Sobe is the drink, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
all those things were kind of seen in similar places at the same time.
Yeah, that was a very like 90s vibe.
Yeah, late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. So how are we applying skin? Yeah, within Upix World, it'll maintain that transparent background. So we won't force a background on it. So it'll stay around.
Cool. Yeah. So if you had like we've been saying, a shirt, a car, whatever. Okay, how about this? So if you wanted to frame this and put it on your wall, could you get a round frame?
That's, I mean, we would have to make that as a form factor. But
Oh, okay.
so that's a good, like, if it was a frame, it was like, because then you would buy a poster and it would either be, horizontal, vertical, square, whatever the ratio is. And then that would be matte. So you'd pick a matte back for it and then you'd put it on there. Now you could size it though. Like, so if you wanted to, like, because like overdo it so that it like goes over and then squares out the edges. You could probably do that.
It'd be fun to have 2 of these huge on the front of your house.
Right. Yes.
All right. So
Okay, let's see here. We got Rob Zilla can't stop staring into the eyeball. I know, it's hypnotizing. There's a lot going on in that eye. That eye looks like waves crashing around a black island. Ooh, architect. That's almost poetry.
nice. Yeah.
Damn, I wish I did transparent art with my background.
Well,
Well, there's always more pyramid pieces. So
plenty of time left. Yeah, you're definitely going in the pyramid. Oop. So yeah, if you're looking at it like this is an island, it kind of looks like one of those like 360 camera shots where it has the functionality where you can look around in 360, or it has the functionality where it makes like a globe picture.
Oh, interesting.
Which would make all of this white, like, I don't know what it would make it. Because if this was waves, this would be
horizon.
Yeah, sky, I guess.
Yeah, maybe if the sky was that color, I'd probably lose my mind.
All right, so that is Eyeball Blue by Rossless.
I like it.
Okay, next we have Tripping on Daisy by ADR.
Oh,
nice.
ADR, Tripping on Daisy.
Yeah. Looks like a line drawing on paper.
What's the there's a fear of like tiny holes. What the heck's that called?
Oh, trypophobia.
Trypophobia. I feel like you have to put a trypophobia on that.
Well, so it would be holes if the black was like a lattice work kind of thing, and then it was bright on the inside. But the way I see it, it's like the white little orbs are like bumps as opposed to holes.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. The petals almost look like wood to me. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, they have kind of a wood grain quality to them.
I really dig like the black and white art. I think that's going to be fun. Like pollen is
Yeah.
Shackleton says psychedelic. We were talking about that before the show. There's a new Netflix special that talks about psychedelics.
Yep. I don't know how much are we allowed to talk about on Twitch/YouTube?
We're not talking about it. That was all I'm saying. Is that
that's it. I'm just asking how much we're allowed to, not saying we're going to.
I don't want to find out how much you're not allowed to.
Well, I'm being mindful of copyright law. That's why I have the headphones, because I'm listening to music right now, but I didn't want to play it over speakers.
So just talking to me and interacting with our audience isn't enough for you?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I have been, again, I have a feeling this is going to happen every 11th. I'm going to be awake for more than 24 hours. And so my brain is going to be in like a weird state that needs some kind of soothing to just continue functioning. So that's what I'm doing here.
So wait, so what are you listening to?
Right now I'm listening to XTC, not to be confused with something we might not be allowed to talk about on Twitch and YouTube. But the song is, I think it's Burning with Optimism.
Oh, well, that sounds cheery.
Yeah, it's cheery.
Sounds like a happy little trip.
It is. I wish I could share it with you, but
but alas.
Jinx. Just kidding. Unjinx. You need to talk.
I was not gonna follow your BS Jinx anyway. Like,
I know.
I like that you were like unjinx though, because I would hate for you to be silent the rest of the show.
Yeah, I mean, I should have the power. I knew you were not going to respect me having the power, so I just chose to assert the power to release you before you
Yeah.
deny.
No, it was quite the power play.
Yeah.
Because like I couldn't deny, like technically I didn't speak while under Jinx.
Yep.
Ergo, like, I mean, you could be like, yeah. Because God knows it takes a lot for me to be quiet for more than 3 seconds. So
That's true. Speaking of which, I'm definitely going to expect a squirrel drawing or painting or something from you at some point.
oh,
Just putting that out there.
okay.
All right, this is ADR tripping on Daisy.
Thanks for the unjinx.
All right, what do we got now?
And so now these are going to, and just for anybody who's turning it, these are going to be the pieces that are up at the 1111 shop. I think you can be found at nfthive.io.
Yep.
And they're all 11 wax each. You can buy as many as you want.
Yeah, and just search 1111. Make sure you have all collections clicked, because by default it goes to whitelisted, I think. So I'll work on getting whitelisted, but for now it's not whitelisted. So make sure you have that filter off.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We can reach out to the wax people.
Okay, cool.
Oh, all right. Who's this by?
This is by Pixel Dauber. Gladius.
Gladius. Yeah. Very interesting. Kind of a classic, 8-bit style weapon.
Yeah.
Again, we see the transparent background. I can see like buying 2 of these and making an X. I can see like just like framing them or like putting them on my wall. Like, yeah, this a lot of secondary market usage here. I feel like a very cool piece.
Yeah. And yeah, again, we see the transparent background. I think that'll end up being pretty popular and useful in the game, because it really is, like, again, like Humble described it, it's like a sticker, whereas if you have the background and everything, if your image goes all the way to the edges, that's cool, that's fine, but that'll be more like an art print or a poster or something, whereas this will be like, like this, and the eyeball will be, again, very much like stickers. You could layer them on like a I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is a guitar. I don't know how long it'll be before we have guitars in Epic's world, but
probably a while.
But yeah, anything you want, really.
All right, well, Pixel Dauber, very cool, Gladius. Looking forward to seeing what other based on the name, I'm gonna guess you're gonna do more pixel art. Watch out. You're treading very close in the more cheese god of pixels territory. So,
well, hey, more cheese, come on over and show Pixel Dauber how it's done.
Oh, there you go. Gauntlet has been thrown. I assume it's an 8-bit gauntlet, but alas, we do not have a visual for it at this time.
All right. And let's see what we have next. Next, we have St. Lucie.
St. Lucie. That's a crowd favorite.
This is
listener. Ooh.
Kings and Queens by St. Lucie.
Dang. I like this a lot. I like all the like details on the sash too.
Yeah, it's cool. This is intricate.
Fun. Yeah.
I actually haven't even looked at it this long. I've just been like, okay, this one, okay, this one, do this one here, and just like going through all of it, like, factory production style. But now it's cool to actually sit and look at it for a second.
Yeah, like there's like little details, even like you can see in like the spade and the club, like little ornate detail in the dark blue. Like that's really cool.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was all of the suits. I just saw 2 red, 2 black, but yeah, now I see the diamond, the spade, the heart, and the club.
Yeah. Viva Las Upland represent. Yeah. So that's the team too. Viva Las Upland is doing the go-kart experience, which yeah, 100%. Like this is gonna be, I can see this being a hot item. Oh man. And plus we haven't really gotten into the cool stuff about how and I don't want to overcomplicate it, but from an originator perspective, each experience will have its own originator. So, for instance, this piece, like all the pieces from 1111, can only be applied at the 1111 originator. However, if you are the original owner of the piece, you can use it at any shop, which means, well, these are unique because the only way to use them is to be the owner. But you have to own this, and I would imagine some of the later ones, which are the pyramid pieces, you will have to own the pyramid piece to then be able to use the pyramid piece at, say, the go-kart experience. Or you would have to own one of the go-kart assets to then make it at the 1111. Anyway, I don't want to overcomplicate, but that could be really interesting. This is the first like really cross experience kind of thing we've seen. So this is one of the members of Viva Las Upland, who again is doing the cart program, cart experience. This could, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that, and as well when he progresses to the pyramid, to see how that plays out. Because, yeah,
Yeah, that is one aspect. Like the main aspect you think of, the main advantage or reason for owning a pyramid piece is to collect the passive income when people make in-game items using that art. But from an artistic standpoint, or just from a, I want to flex and be original standpoint, yeah, you have to own the NFT in order to use it anywhere outside of where it originated. So, like to use an 1111 NFT in a different experience and make a different NFT over there, you have to be the owner.
yeah,
So to combine it with different pieces of art.
yeah. And now, and then, and then we won't get necessarily into like the replicator, but the reason that somebody might want to make a really cool, unique piece that leverages assets that they own is if they show it off in the game. Another player who could not make it unique, they could use the replicator and then replicate it, which we're going to talk. Well, we're not going to talk about tonight, but the idea of seeing like,
I think we can do a quick overview.
well, of like the genealogy of like, so like who was the originator, and then like it was replicated by this user. And so, and then if somebody else replicates it, like we'll be able to track like the digital, I almost want to say digital memification of assets. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mhm.
like if you do own a super, one of one, a super one of one, a one of one pyramid 1111 piece like this, and you want to go over to another place and combine it with on an item, let's just say a t-shirt with
Well, you know what? Hey, what? Let's talk about it when we actually show the pyramid pieces.
okay.
Because I don't want to confuse it, because like this is
This is the array. This is the array.
this is the array. So you're gonna own it. You'll be able to use that.
Yes, you'll be able to burn it. Remember, the array pieces you have to burn in order to create an item. So get as many as you think you'll possibly ever want for
And
creating
then
items,
some.
for selling, for trading, whatever you want to do with them. But yeah, so this is St. Lucy's Kings and Queens array piece. Thank you very much, St. Lucy. And yeah, let's see what we have next.
Simone is a fan.
So here we have kind of an interesting darker one by Davy Silver. This is As Above, So Below.
Oh, X Davy Silver X.
Yeah, it's very early 2000s AOL screen name. I like it.
The I actually had a piece, an art piece similar to this and it was out of wood. And I remember it was like a little bit darker wood, and then the tree, just like that, with the branches and the roots were lighter, like etched into it. I really like this. I really like this visualization. I think trees are absolutely incredible organisms. Um, One thing, I don't know, just a nerd fact relating to trees. So, did you know that you can only suck liquid up a straw to a certain height?
Uh, well, I'd never really thought about it before. I don't think I've had a straw long enough to give me a problem with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't under normal circumstances, but interesting fact, and I believe it's 30 feet. There is a cutoff point where no matter how hard, like how much suction you can bring into it, or the size of the straw, it's an upper limit. You cannot the force of gravity prevents it from actually being able to go up. It's really interesting, and there's some really cool videos on it out there. However, then wait, why are you smiling like that? Do you not believe that?
I mean, it seems unlikely that there's no amount of force that you could apply to a 30-foot long straw to get liquid up it.
Yeah, well, go look at the science.
Okay, I will. I'll look up 52 factorial while I'm there too.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started. Don't you even dare. Is it all liquids? I do believe it's all liquids. Um, and again, it might not be 30 feet, it might be like 60 feet or something, but it's like there's a number that you just cannot, like, it's a scientific, they got the formulas, all that. Anyway,
Okay.
the point then was, how do trees get liquid to the tops of their like all well anyway, the answer is that it's a closed system.
Yeah, it's
So
a circuit.
well, no, like so as it grows, like the capillaries and everything, so like the water can do it because it's not pressure, it's not the same pressure, and so it grows, which is why, like, if you cut into it, like, it can never regrow because it can't reconnect, like, it's a whole thing. It's really cool though. If
Okay,
you're a
so
science geek.
send me the link.
Also, I think it was on Mythbusters too, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Now, do you believe in I should have said Mythbusters.
Yes, if you invoke Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman, it's the end all be all of
Yeah, like,
argument.
done. It was on Mythbusters. Argument over.
So yeah, I like this piece, and actually, looking at it, it kind of looks like an arm and a hand with a thumb and the fingers going out to the branches.
Okay, I think you're stretching it a little, but yeah, we'll
You
go.
don't see it?
I mean, I see what you're trying to say, but
Okay.
I mean,
Put,
I guess I see it.
put it in the chat if you see the hand.
Put it in the chat if you see the hand. Give us a turkey hand in the chat if you see the hand. All right. Well, thank you, Davy Silver.
Yes.
It looks like, I don't know what that word is.
Aortic branches. Oh, like
Aortic. Oh, okay. Yeah. I just can't read.
All right, let's see.
It's the shot talking. So no one sees the hand. Everyone's like,
okay,
no.
Hang on. I'm gonna put it back up.
No, we don't want to see it. It's gone. It's done.
Come on. Look. Do you guys really?
Chat. No one give him an inch on this.
You really?
I don't give a crap if it looks like the most realistic hand you've ever seen. You stay strong. Don't anybody say that they see this stupid hand.
All right. Well, here's one from somebody we know. This is.
Do we like them?
Yeah, I think so.
This is super awkward because I don't know what. Oh no! Don't tell me it's Architect.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's Humble Life.
Oh, Humble Life. Oh.
And the name of this piece, interestingly, is Shadow Beagle X.
Shadow Whoa. Shadow Beagle X.
Shadow Beagle X.
Oh, another eye. Man, eye is Epic 2 is feeling the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that one that's on like the orange band is really tripping me out. Like, what's it looking at? What?
Good question. Humble, you're here, right? Are you watching?
Oh, I haven't seen Humble. He usually checks
Did
in if he's here.
did he not chime in? I thought he did.
No.
All right. Well, so to me, this looks like it could be a spaceship or a boomerang
I saw Boomerang for sure. Yeah.
or a headpiece.
Yeah, like not a tiara. What are the other ones that's like Corona
Uh,
that you wear? Roman chariot.
oh yeah, it does have kind of a chariot feel. It's definitely interesting, for sure.
Laurel? Maybe.
Laurel. No, that's the with the it comes around the sides from the back. I guess you could wear it like that. But yeah, Shadow Beagle X, which I'm assuming is a spacecraft name.
Oh. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, Humble, I guess you're not around. I wish you were here so we could pick your brain on this. But I assume you'll see it soon. And
Well, this is just the initial showing. I'm sure because we're gonna have Land for Land's gonna hopefully, once you get all the links and things, update our virtual gallery.
yes,
So
yeah,
we got definitely a lot more, and we'll be seeing it on UpX World live. I'm sure multiple times this month and next month.
yeah. And this is just opening the art, showcasing it, talking about it. This is just to show you guys because last month I was actually going through the process of minting them and doing all of the behind the scenes work, which made for a nice long show. But
yeah, I think we clocked in at like 3 or 4 hours.
yeah, so this time we're just going through the art so you can see it. We'll talk about it, and then once we sign off, I'll do all the actual work.
And we'll post all of the links to each one of these pieces in Discord. Make sure you check the 1111 channel in Discord.
Yep.
All right. Well, Humble, aka Chetmate.
Yes.
Very cool. I'm digging the art style a lot.
Thank you for the Shadow Beagle X.
Shadow Beagle X. Very intriguing name.
All right. Now, what do we have left? Oh, you mentioned NFT Architect, right?
Yeah. I've been waiting to see his piece all night.
All right. Well, get ready.
Let's go.
This is Grim Future by NFT Architect.
Grim. Oh my God, bro. Shit. Oh, I don't think it. Ship. I was saying ship. Ship it. Yeah, to me overnight. Dang. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is really cool. The perspective of like the building and like the way it's coming out of the skull and like the transparency. I don't know. It just something very striking about it.
Yeah.
And like, there's something going on in the eye too. It's like a light purple.
Yeah, there's a bit of purple glow, and actually, you zoom in real close, it looks like there's a bit of galaxy going on.
Oh wow!
Back there,
it almost looks like I can almost see like a person like crawl like over like if the top was like a hoodie and like they're like or they have like a blanket over their head.
Mm-hmm. Wait, in this?
Yeah, right here, this eye, like this, like the side where move it to the right. Yeah, like right there, like being the head of like somebody who's like pulled a blanket over their head. And then they're
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like,
Facing.
yeah, it's sideways. It's sideways, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. This also kind of looks like a little part of a skull.
Yeah, there's so many, like, this is really cool. The skull is really well done. We've seen a couple skulls now come through the gallery. So if you're going to do skulls, you better have top notch because yeah,
Skulls are just
yeah.
like ripe for the arting. What was it? What did architect say there?
The black sections are deep galaxies.
Deep galaxies called it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, this red glow around it, with the building also being in red, kind of implies to me that this is like this person is imagining this building.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a. I
And
was trying to figure out why it doesn't look like just two layered pieces. And it is. It's the red glow around the skull that does. It makes you feel like it's a projection out of the skull. And yeah,
yeah,
wow, that is really cool. This would make a great tattoo. So, yes.
yeah.
Yes, it would. I will give not one, but 2 test tube statues to anybody who gets this tattooed on them. There you go.
Yeah, it also kind of, to me, signifies that this building will be standing long after this person is dead.
Yeah. NFT Architect comments, it's complicated double exposure art. Took a while to get the fading right. Unbelievable. Done. I need another tattoo. Oh man, Architect. I guess it's didn't specify. This would be an absolute. It's such a great piece.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, thank
Looking
you,
forward to your
Architect.
next stuff.
It is very like that is, yeah. The technical art skills there are very high.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
All right. So thank you, NFT Architect, for Grim Future. And I think that brings us to our last one of the array for Epic 2. And this is by Mr. Left House.
Oh no. The legendary the one and only Mr. West Left House?
The one and only legend, Mr. Left House.
Oh man.
This is called Before.
Before.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, obviously, this is potentially questionable in terms of like, whatever compliance, but
With what?
well, with like, what am I trying to say? Like the terms.
Terms and conditions?
Yeah.
Why? What's because of the gun?
Yeah.
I mean, Upix World has guns.
That's true. That's what I was thinking. Is it's kind of borderline, but you could make arguments that Upix World has guns, and we have a sword, and swords are acceptable, and there's no proof that this is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
blah.
Yeah, no, I mean it's. I don't see any issue with it. I mean,
good.
Yeah, I mean it could be an airsoft gun. It doesn't like it could be a squirt gun.
It could be a paperweight.
Sure. This is Left House.
This is Left House.
The one and only laser gun. Yeah, it's a laser gun. I like that. Yeah, what an amazing piece. He did he used to do some art for our Upland fan art collection, and I always enjoy his work. This is no exception. This is really cool. Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but the hammer here
Kind of looks like a thumb.
kind of looks like a thumb. Yeah.
Maybe he was like trying to put the thumb in the and he's like, nah, that's too complicated.
I like it. Well, this is called before, so
I know. I'm like, when is January 11th? Because I want to know what's next.
yeah. What is after?
This is probably one of the first pieces that's like, well, I will say Christina Gatz did the Muay Thai Elephant in Epic 1. And that one like was very much like, ooh. And there was a couple actually, because Dasak also had her like sticker, which you were like, oh, I want to see more of that very specific art style. This is really the first one based on its name that makes you go, oh, there's going to be more to this the further it gets in the pyramid. And so it'll be interesting to see if that plays into the value as they go up, because if he doesn't make it to the next level, then we won't know what the next piece is. So
Exactly.
if he can get the community to want to know the rest of his story, that could help him drive his pyramid pieces up, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, it definitely helps to be intriguing and compelling in moving on to the next step, because this, while very simplistic, it is stylistically unique and interesting, and it definitely leaves a lot to the imagination of who is this, what are they doing, what's it pointing at. It's just a solid red.
The red is so menacing.
Yeah, it's intense. Yeah,
it's very menacing, and it just makes the sketch stand out so vividly. Well done. Left House is artistic, just he operates on another level.
Yeah, I actually did an interview with him last week, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. It was crazy. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, no, his shows are always like, dude, he's one of my favorite people. You know what? He might be as tall as you.
Really?
Yeah. Did that not come up?
No, we didn't talk about our heights.
He was definitely the tallest one in Vegas.
Huh. All right, so that'll do it for the array.
All right, so that is Epic 2. Those are the array pieces. You can find them in the 1111 NFT wax collection, and we will have links in the Discord once those are ready. So now we're going to transition to the pyramid. So these are going to be the first pyramid pieces from the 11 Epic 1 artists. So this will be, and these will be auctioned. So there'll be auctions that last until January 11th. And then the 10 highest, whatever 10 sell for the most, will move on to pyramid level 2. So it's an elimination. So only 10 will survive. So we will be losing our first artist out of the competition next month. So I really hope it's not me. I'm going to bid on my own just so I don't get out first.
You hear that? You're going to have to reach out to your friends to help bid on your piece, because Thank Me Later is going to be bumping his up. So
yeah,
get everybody involved. Call all your friends. All right. So where should we begin?
I mean, we have to begin at the Genesis.
Okay. All right. This is Robzilla's piece. And this is called, I think it's called Empyrean.
Empyrean. Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Same technique as the first piece.
I really like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool how it's like you could do essentially the same thing and it would end up being very different.
Oh yeah, you could never like duplicate, which is I absolutely love that. Like, this is it. Like, you could never reproduce this. Like, and the dark center makes it feel deep.
Mhm.
Like, I can feel, like, in the white almost feels like bubbles coming up from this abyss.
Yeah, or
Like,
like ice on a split
oh,
in the
yeah,
Antarctic or something.
yeah. Um,
What's down there?
I put something in a private chat that I can't say though.
Oh, okay. You
Am
could
I
have saved.
wrong though?
You could have saved it.
Am I wrong though?
Uh, yes, I think you're wrong.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Anyway, shenanigans happening here at UpX World Live all day, every day.
And I'm the one doing shots. All right. So, Robzilla, thank you very much for that.
Yay, Robzilla.
Obviously, looking forward to all of your next pieces. And
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that Robzilla is going to go far in this competition. We should get like odds. Who's running the books on this? What are the odds on Robzilla running the gambit on this?
Yeah, I should have like a bookie at 11:11.
Yeah, we need an 11/11 bookie.
All right, so there's Robzilla's piece.
We could do it in a fun way, though. Let's think about that. That could be like not in a like a gambly way, but like let people do that. Oh, ask Viva Las Upland.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
there we go. Oh, all right, all right. Yeah, I want to do like a fun, like I don't want it to be gambling. I want it to be like a, whatever, like a fun thing. Anyway, what else we got?
All right.
Keep it moving.
So here is Raymond Williams, Osteosapiens virtualis lattice, which means side. So,
Well, why did they just say? Oh my gosh, that's cool. I like that it's an extent. So like the first the array piece, which is now really interesting because so if you think about it, this piece here will theoretically be always able to be put onto something, right? So you'll always be able to get the side view of this skull. However, the only way to get the front way of this skull would be to own one of those array pieces.
interesting.
So it's very interesting. Like this is really cool because whoever wins this will have ongoing income forever. Whoever mints this, whoever uses this, the owner of it will get 89% of that revenue. So like that's obviously really cool there. But then the array owners who paid 11 wax now have like a really unique piece. That's super cool.
I wonder how that'll play in.
Yeah, because like especially like if this symbol gets like if somebody like picks it up or gets then imagine you have like the front like it would be so much more rare. Like it's gonna be insane. All right, that's cool.
All right.
So far we've seen 2 for 2 on like continuing a theme, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, that's completely up to the artist. You can do whatever you want. But I have a feeling that the continuing theme ones, not like PFP style, but like a continuing theme, are going to be sought after.
Yeah.
All right. Where should we go next? Let's see. All right. Now we have.
There's so many. I can't wait. Like there's so many that I want to see.
This is by MTG 100 Art.
Oh shit! It is my little brother.
And it is called We Dragons. I think it's appropriately titled.
Okay. No, I mean this is what he loves dragons. Now, and again, I talk about him because it's kind of weird. Like when you have a little brother, you always picture them at like 10 years old. No, he's 35. Like he's a full-grown human at this point. But no, he's actually very artistically talented. I contribute a lot of the torture. So I'm one of three. I'm the oldest, and the brother who drew this is the middle child. And I sincerely believe the torture that me and our youngest brother bestowed upon our middle brother is really what brought this artistic side out. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm taking complete credit for his skill, but you're welcome for locking you in the closet for all those hours so you could doodle.
You know what's funny? I mean, this one is clearly kind of, you know, it has a juvenile feel to it.
Yeah.
But if you actually look at the forms and the color blending and everything, it's good work. So I'm interested to see what else he comes up with.
Yeah, no, he is. He's an incredibly talented artist, actually, when it comes to this stuff. He's done some really cool pieces. I think he's done the more he's now, you know, he's got two young daughters right now, and I think, you know, he's trying to make them more kid friendly because he's got some dark stuff for sure.
These kind of
Yeah.
remind me of like temporary tattoos on a sheet.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That's funny.
This one kind of looks like a leaf.
Yeah, no, I like that. This is like spiny.
Cool.
That's very cool. I can see that being cool, like wrapped around something. So, like again, like a helmet or something to have it. And I wonder, we haven't talked about, but like if you could crop, can you crop images? Like if you do it, are we gonna allow cropping?
I assume so because, like, well, I don't know about cropping as much as just like if you use the example of a t-shirt, you know, if you blow it up huge, it
Yeah,
will naturally crop to the shape of the shirt, right?
sure. Yeah, that's fair. No, because I was thinking like, which is fine. Definitely you can do that. But I was thinking like if you wanted like a small element of one of the pictures.
Yeah, like to go around this and just take one of these out.
Yeah. Well,
That
not that level of cropping would be a lot. I just meant like a simple rectangle.
cool. All right, there's that. Now, let's see. And this one is by our very own Thank Me Later. It's
Oh,
called It's Okay.
yeah. There we go. Yeah. So this is my piece. It's kind of personal to me. I know I shared on um, the last stream we did about my own personal struggles. So I thought it was kind of cool. I have, you know, kind of the TML as it appears in my profile, and then kind of, you know, a lot of the variations, which, you know, can represent different states of mind or feeling, or, you know, yeah. But so, you know, just kind of, you know, showing the different struggles, I guess, mentally. And then just some, you know, motivational sayings like it's okay to not be okay, and you're not alone and you are enough. So, you know,
Yeah,
just kind of, I think that's where my head has been at. And so that's, you know, I wanted to make it something a little bit more personal. Um, yeah.
it's art therapy. It's an expression.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He likes to talk like he doesn't care about anything, but he does. All right. Thank you, TML, for that. And now we have, let's see, should we do There's Shacklin. Speaking of Shacklin, we have Existential Rain by Shacklin.
Oh, I'm gonna guess that it's spelled with an X. Oh, what? That swirl though.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's in the title that this is rain, but maybe it's just the time of the year that's making me feel like it's snow.
Snow. I can see that. Wow. Like the border almost looks like a dragon.
Yeah. This stuff here.
Yeah, but I'm guessing it's like black waves. That's so cool. And like the layers of like the different. Oh, I could stare at this all day.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, wow, what a beautiful piece. Existential Rain. Wow.
Yeah, and this looks like a photo in the background, I think, of some trees.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Shacklin is also a very talented photographer as well.
Cool.
So that would make sense.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Another in the X series.
Oh man. That is that's really cool looking.
All right, what else do we have here? All right. So thank you, Shacklin, for Existential Rain.
Dude, Epic One is stacked. Like it's gonna actually be some tough competition.
All right. So this one is by Joe Lives, and it's called 1111 Artist Arch or Arc. Which is it? Arch or Arc?
Arc.
Okay.
Artist Arc.
Artist Arc.
Oh. That kind of reminds me of what's the red and blue like volcanic island, I think is what it's called in Magic the Gathering. It gives me a very volcanic island vibe.
Yeah. Now, this is on the AI heavy side. I did get progress shots to, see that he did significantly change what the AI gave him. For example, these things are his creation. This is different. The whole thing is changed. But yeah, this would be in the future. We have a lot of clearly not AI art. This would have some stiff competition. Just so everybody's clear.
This is really cool. I like the veins. Now Joe Lives did the mushrooms growing out of the board.
Yes, it was the mushrooms on the circuit board or motherboard or whatever.
Yeah, so like that's kind of cool. I can see like the psychedelic. I think like if you gave the AI artist some. Yeah. I see a smiley face too. Do you see the smiley face and then like the one eye?
Yeah,
and then like the other eye is like melting?
Yeah. Or it's like an emo kid with the hair.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That is 1111 Artist Arc by Joe Lives. You still with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Let's see. So now let's go to Coco Lily Creations with Lady Viola.
So this is your mom?
This is my mom, yeah.
This is really cool. I feel like the one lady is pretty. Are we sure this doesn't break terms and conditions?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's definitely nothing explicit here.
I don't know, man. Gives me the tingles.
Well, that's not saying much.
Oh, this is super cool. What did she? So, do you have any background? Because I know that she uses like different like found pieces.
I don't. Well, I don't know actually, but because this is my mom, I went through a special process with her. She didn't fill out the form. She just emailed me the stuff. So I'm not sure that I got an explanation as I did with the other pieces.
We'll pretend that we're not hearing favoritism for your mother.
It's not favoritism; it's necessity at this point. So
Fair.
again, if anybody else wants to apply for 1111, please do.
I think there's like it's wrapped, whatever it is, with beads.
Yeah, I know for sure. These are Mardi Gras beads. She lives in
Mardi
New
Gras
Orleans.
beads, yeah.
Yeah, so she does work on just little canvases sometimes, and then wraps kind of frames it in Mardi Gras beads. Yeah, she lives in New Orleans, and she just gets definitely has some 1800s freak show poster with a tattooed woman. I think this says Lady Viola, the most beautiful tattooed woman in the world.
Oh, very cool.
So I don't know which one of these is Lady Viola or if they all are.
I feel like they all are.
Yeah, but these two are looking at each other, so.
Well, no, because that's a front and a back. It's the same person. It's just side by side. That's her front and her back because she's the most tattooed woman.
Oh, so this could be like a poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Mom. Coco Lily Creations with Lady Viola or Viola. Let's see here. Okay. Since we're on a family kick, here's my brother, Labyrinth Denizen with Riley Stranger.
The usage of light here is phenomenal.
Yeah, everybody turn your brightness up.
Like, yeah, if you can't see the detail on this, like the way that he uses the shadows, like in the light to illuminate the area and how it has even like cast down on his face and stuff like that would take some talent, like an eye to be able to like do that.
Yeah, and to my knowledge, he hasn't taken any art classes, but I have taken a lot of art classes. And I can see that this is, so the light source is the sword here. And he's holding it out in front of him. And so the sword is glowing and casting light on his face and his arm, which he's made brighter than his back. And he's also got the shadow coming back in the proper direction from the sword. And then also it's casting down on the floor here and then out in front of him. And even way back here, it's darker than it is here. So there's a lot of, there's actually, for a pixel drawing, there's actually a lot of technical stuff going on here.
Does that upset you that you've spent most of your life trying to be good at art and your brother's like, oh yeah, here, and then is better than you?
No, because I don't think he's better than me necessarily. I mean, I did just break down exactly why this is good. So, but yeah, good job, Labyrinth Denizen. Thank you for Riley Stranger. All right. Now we have, what do we have left? We've got Mars, Utah, Dayshak, and Christina Gatz.
Oh man, you're backloading this set. Jeez.
Yeah. What do you want to see?
I want to see Mars.
Show me Mars, Utah.
I want Mars, Dayshak, and then Christina. I've been like, I really hope Christina doesn't let me down because I'm really looking forward to it. Oh man, This is so gnarly.
Shout out to Mars, Utah for submitting the only actual pyramid piece for the pyramid.
Oh,
This is called Money Man by Mars, Utah.
bravo.
Yeah. So this is the
Oh, another eye. Oh yeah, that's funny.
yeah. This is the all-seeing eye from the pyramid, which a lot of people know from the dollar.
The
And
Illuminati.
yeah, they associate it with the Illuminati. He's wearing a business suit, so there's, you know, another suggestion towards that line of thought. And he's got a, you can see right here,
Bitcoin.
little Bitcoin pin right there. Ooh, that zooms in real nice.
Wow, that's insanely high quality.
I think it's that's a PNG. I guess it must be some kind of vector thing. I don't know. Looks good though.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that vectored? I have no idea.
What do you guys think about this piece? Being quiet for a minute. Got to get that interaction going. We're down to the last three. All right. That's Mars, Utah's.
You tried.
I tried. There's a delay. It's okay. Now, you want to see Dishak?
Yeah.
All right.
Dishak and Christina, I think, were two that I was like, well, no, I say that. I was excited to see everybody's. And Shacklins and oh man, I love this art style. This like reflective, foily, but like it's just using light. It's so impressive.
Yeah, I recall her saying that this series is at least partially about trying to find mystery and light instead of darkness. I really like that.
Oh, what a like! How can you not get behind a statement like that? That's so cool.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, she's got it going on and she knows it. Look at her.
I mean, her hair, like I like her hair. It was like, yeah.
What did you say? It makes you tingle? Gives you tingles?
Yeah. That does not. Yeah, it fails the tingle test. It must be edited.
All right. So that is Chroma Girl 1 by Dayshak.
Chroma Girl 1.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, I gotta send it over to DMG. Get me a new avatar made. Can you say Lady in Red? Anybody? You know that reference?
Oh yeah, that's The Matrix. Here's a fun fact.
Nope. Moving on to the next one. Don't ruin everyone's night.
All right, here we go. I'm going to make up for that by showing you this. This is by Christina Gatz, and this is Cat Portrait.
Oh, no. Christina. I mean, sorry. This is insanely stunning. However, I was really hoping for more martial arts themed animal. I've been thinking about it all month what her next martial arts was going to be. So sorry. That was a terrible reaction to a beautiful, actually insanely beautiful piece.
Yeah. This is like
holy cow, Christina, you have some talent.
Like, look at the eyes.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Every little hair.
And how it even like gets like out of focus when it goes further back, like into the ear. Like the hair at the beginning is really defined, but then it like fades as it goes down to the inner ear, as if it was like focused. Like the focus point is like, yeah. Oh, that's those like flyaways, like just like those single like eyebrow hairs that just come like just little things, the whiskers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Pretty amazing.
That is How did she make it? I have no idea. Magic.
It's a digital drawing, and I can vouch for it. I saw the progress pictures, and I saw the reference photo that it was made from. So, yep. Just looking at it in a really high level of skill here, which is super cool.
Holy cow.
I mean, even like the nose, like look at the shading here and here, like every little area.
Like there was no corner cut.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man, yeah. Even the lips, you see, like just, that's such a small, like that little crease to just like, it's so well done.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous.
It looks like it's from a Pixar movie.
Yeah, if Pixar could have good artists, no. Christina, I am genuinely blown away. Holy cow.
Yeah. So this will be available along with all the other images we just showed in the pyramid, and all the pyramid pieces are one of ones. So, you know, we went through the array pieces first. Those will all be like the first round, available to mint infinitely during that window from now until the 11th of January. But also from now till the 11th of January, these last 11 pieces that we showed you, including this one, will be up for auction, one of one style, and getting that one of one entitles you to 89% of 1111's take of the revenue whenever someone purchases an in-game item with that art on it. So
that's huge. Like, yeah. That's huge. So just keep that in mind. All of these come with passive revenue. So based on their popularity or usage, memification, anything like that, the value of these could vary widely and have massive long-term appeal. Not financial advice, et cetera, but these, it's going to be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have anything else. You got anything else?
I think we're good. I mean, I do have a lot else to do.
Oh yeah, no, you're not sleeping for another day or two.
Yeah, getting all this stuff up. So, yeah, so be ready to place your bids probably tomorrow when all this stuff is actually up and ready to go. And I'll make an announcement in the 1111 channel on Discord and on the socials. So look out for that. And yeah, thanks for coming.
All right, everybody. Well, we will be back actually tomorrow. Same Xlander place, same Xlander time. You're at Epoch World Live.
Time.
What?
Different Xlander time.
Oh, well, sorry. Standard Xlander time. How about that? Standard Xlander time, 5 p.m. I mean, there's 6 people. They're all going to be watching it. If you watch this later, it doesn't matter. You've already missed the next thing. So it doesn't really matter, but
depends on how much later, but yeah.
5 p.m. Central. I loved the cat. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go look into straw science.
Yes. Go Google it. Blow your mind. All right. Well, until we see you again, everybody out there, take care. Stay kind.